Hello, good morning, and God bless you. Do not be yoked together with unbelievers. I'm reading from the second book of the Corinthians, chapter 6, verse 14. Do not be yoked together with unbelievers, which means that it is talking primarily to believers. For what do righteousness and wickedness have in common? So it's referring to the believers as righteousness and referring to the unbelievers as wickedness. And so it's asking what righteousness and wickedness have in common. Or what fellowship can light have with darkness? And so believers here are referred to as light, and unbelievers here are referred to as darkness. What harmony is there between Christ and Belial? It means that Christ has no harmony with the devil, with Satan, with the enemy. What does a believer have in common with an unbeliever? So here it makes it clear with the words believer and unbeliever. What common has the believer with the believer? What agreement is there between the temple of God and idols? So here it's referring to believers as temples of God and the unbelievers as idols, because it continues that, for we are the temple of the living God. As God said, I will live with them and walk among them, and I will be their God, and they will be my people. So believers are God's temple because God lives in them. The Spirit of God lives in believers. It doesn't live in unbelievers. Now, what is important here that I want to share with you, the reason why I want to share this with you is, if we are not to, as it were, be yoked with the unbelievers, then how can we win them? How can we win the unbelievers? So here it is not talking about cutting off completely unbelievers. It says being yoked together. It means that we should not partner with them in any way, in anything, in their doings, in their activities, what they believe in. We should not get yoked together with them. We should not partner with them. But we can get away from them, because we have to give them the word. We have to give them the good news. We have to spread the news, the good news of the gospel amongst the world of the unbelievers. So we are not cutting ourselves completely away from the believers. But we should not mingle with them. We should not do the things they do and believe in the things they believe. We should not allow them to dictate to us as to the things we ought to do in life. But then we need to win them. We need to save them from destruction. That is our major responsibility. The major responsibility of every believer, of every Christian, is to go out there and preach to the unbelievers and win them over. So we shall win them over. We will not yoke with them, but we will not cut them off. We surely should win them for Christ. Amen.